Yo, what's going on? It's someone that's knowing here, and welcome back to another smoke sesh. Today we're jumping into another mix of Kratom and Cannabis, this one being on the green strain. White dose, we got green Maeng, 3 grams. If you've seen or know this season already, you already know what's up, you already know what we're doing. And that is, we're doing combinations this time. Specifically, with more, I guess, subtler drugs. Nothing too crazy right off the bat, but we'll eventually work our way into more impactful things, I guess you can say. But the purpose of today's video is to pretty much see how a light dose of green kratom, green Maeng, is with cannabis. And the strain I got of cannabis today is of course, we got the gas pack. You already know if you got your gas pack, spark up with your boy, and let's just fucking spark. I don't know. Um, I'm a little inebriated already off the kratom. Not too much. I'll explain how that feels and whatnot. But let's spark this blunt up. We got a nice grammar here. We're a bit over an hour in on the kratom, and it took about 15-ish minutes for me to start feeling the effects of it. And I have to say, this green Maeng, there definitely is a very noticeable difference compared to when we did the red Maeng. And fucking last episode, man, last episode was ridiculous. It's like I took a white strain. It's like I took 2 grams or some shit. But, I was pretty stimulated, and already I feel like just starting to smoke this, I notice a change. But then on the low dose for the red strain, I was pretty sedated. It was stupid, but this time around, it definitely feels like the right dose and the right strain, I guess. At least, in my experience I've had this strain just lying around for a long while now, probably like well over a year now. But still some good kratom. Now, if you are curious, what's the difference between, the colors here? What's the jump between, the red from the green, for example? Well, a lot of people like to say that reds are more sedative-like. They are, I don't want to say more drowsy, but they're more slower, typically more relaxing overall. Like, I would use a red strain, when I'm kind of like halfway through the day at work or something, and I'm just trying to get, in a chill mood, not trying to be like too like, oh, fuck this shit or whatever, and just, let's knock these hours right out. That's how I kind of see how the mood of red strains are. Now, when it comes to white strains, just wait, we're jumping to white strains because many like to say that green is kind of like a blend between red and white. So with white strains, they're more known to be like uplifting, stimulating even at times, to where, I've taken it and it's kept me up where I couldn't sleep, or I can't sleep, It will be that effective in that way. Some people like to use it as a pre-workout. It's more mood lifting, just more energetic in general. Reds are kind of more for pain relief in that regard. I'd say more stronger in a body high, even for sleep possibly. I remember on the light dose that knocked me out. Then I feel like whites can just be more mental, can make you much more mentally active, more ready to do things, I guess. Now imagine for green, kind of a mix between the two. Not exactly all the time, but especially for how I'm feeling and just how I came into this and coming up on it. And just to let you know, I'm starting to feel really fucking baked. It didn't feel too stimulating by any means. I did feel a slight, like, uplift in just, I guess, my mood and just energy overall. But at the same time, I feel like, my mind isn't trying to jump from anything too fast. And as far as my body goes, I feel more just like relaxed and slowed down and just, I don't want to say in control, but kind of like in flow with things. I do feel that this will be good for the productivity. I do feel like my focus has gone up quite a bit. But at the same time, this blunt is just making me kind of, cerebral, kind of pretty fried. Kind of slowing me down even more. I'll definitely admit, though, even though on a lower dose, the low doses don't think I mentioned, we're just, trying to get as much information as we can, bits of information here and there. It's a smoke sesh, we're just throwing in whatever the fuck, we go along with it. But, we're trying to keep you guys up on the knowledge too, what's actually going on, and reminding myself as well, but with lower doses, I find, across generally most strains, even at the right low dose, it still will be generally stimulating. And the farther you move up the scale, the more, downer and opioid effects you can expect. But yeah, these, just, because we be setting it right. We're setting the peaks right to where, we'll feel the weed in combination with the kratom just at the right time so we can get the most out of it. So that definitely is playing a role in just how recreational these have been as well. Because, I feel pretty baked, I don't want to say zooted. I'm zooted in a different way. If you've seen the last episode, you already know I was kind of just geeked. Definitely at a much faster pace and shit, but I'm zooted, but in a different way. I'm zooted in a more laid back way. Which again is fucking stupid in a way when you just think about it, but the conditions and how shit just plays out sometimes, it is what it is, I guess. You can't expect the same thing every time you do something, especially, when it comes to substances. There's a lot of various factors that are just gonna play a role in how an experience is gonna be. I don't know if I said it, the strain Ghost Cake, again, is some fire. You can see the stuff on the snap if you are curious. Teenleaf, follow me on the snap if you do got the snap, or add me. I'll add you back. I add back everyone. Feel free to message me too if you want to get more one-on-one, or whatever. I feel like that's a more a real upfront version of me you can get to know if if you're down. But man, yeah, I just keep getting more and more baked. The body high is definitely getting a lot stronger. I think I may be getting a little more stimulated actually from the kratom. I feel like the kratom might be kicking in a little more also as we go. We'll have to report that after we do these tests. And if you don't know about the test, I'll probably just put some shit on the fucking screen to make this shit easier for y'all, and keep it all organized and shit. But what we'll be doing is we're going to be reporting 3 states: bodily, mind states, and then food test, walk test, all this shit, work test, creativity, entertainment, music. So we're going to see, because I'm just about done with this. It's almost on roach level. And I may come back and report right after I finish, or I may do it tomorrow, some other time, whenever. Something else that also did stand out that I didn't mention before is, coming into this, I was somewhat hungry. I haven't eaten since, it's been at least like 6 hours or something. It's been a minute, alright. I need a meal, especially when I'm thinking about it, but when I took the kratom, it kind of did decrease my appetite, So that was something that did stand out. But other than that, yeah, we're finishing this up. I'm going to take a couple more hits. And we're going to call this. And we're going to go run these tests. Actually, I got to report the mood, energy, and sociability. For the mood, really relaxed in just all ways. Stoned, kind of just zoned out. I feel like I can get lost in this stuff, especially my own thoughts right now. But overall, it's enjoyable. No, I definitely fuck with it right now. It's not too relaxing, not too stimulating. It's just right. I feel like this is going to be a very nice ride here. As for my energy, I feel like that's very slowed down, especially after smoking this. But there is a mild stimulation, like I've been saying, that I feel like is going to help me, just pull me into doing whatever the fuck and enjoying it, And as for the sociability, I don't feel like this has increased by any means. I mean, I don't have anyone to talk to. There isn't like a pool for me, to go want to talk to someone right now. Like, I feel totally fine with, just being with myself right now. And, it is what it is. But I feel like, talking to people wouldn't be bad either. So I don't feel like this is affected in any specific way. There may be some anxiety relief. So not something I'm able to check out right now, but I feel like that could be a very notable effect, though. But other than that, I'm going to go run these tests, and I'll be right back to report them. Yo, what's going on? I'm back, and here we are with the test. So everything went pretty well. I had a really favorable experience, and just about anything I chose to do seems like I can just get lost into and, enjoy. So for the food test, as I said before, the weed got me really baked and brought my hunger back up, so I made a meal, and the food just tasted amazing, smacked, and went down with ease. For the work test, this also went very smoothly. I got into my rhythm with ease, which I did some work for this video specifically in regards to editing, and it felt like I can just get lost like any other time when I'm in a, work mode. As for the physical activity, I did expect this to go very well, which it did. I decided to do some very slow pull-ups for this, and I mean very slow. I did a couple sets of 7, and it did feel, just amazing. I mean, it didn't feel stressing or, difficult to get through. It felt like I could easily tap into my muscles and just concentrate on performing the exercise. Definitely a big enhancement here. Now, I did lie. For the creativity, I wouldn't say this necessarily felt increased. I, of course, chose to do some writing for this, and it didn't flow out as naturally as it would normally. I felt like there was this extra degree of focus required just to get through it. So I would say maybe it's a lacking in this area a little bit in regards to this activity specifically. As for the walk and the music, I decided to start listening to music just on my walk, which decided to be a really good just vibe overall. I did say last time it was snowing, it was cold out, but once I got into a rhythm of just going at a good pace, I felt really just immersed into everything and into the walk, into the music that I was listening to. My pace was rather, pretty quick. I would say the Kratom did kind of, just promote a little bit of an extra boost on the walk, I guess you can say. But still, overall, relaxing, enjoyable, and somewhat fun, actually. But for both of these, definitely A+. And for the entertainment test, I did watch some YouTube videos while eating, and I felt like I could get easily lost into whatever the fucking recommendation center or a section offered, and just kind of being intrigued, what was being dropped, and just watching some shit and getting lost into it. I didn't necessarily feel a pull to do this though, but I felt like if I focused on it, I could easily enjoy it, just like with most of the other tests here. But that's pretty much it for the light green and cannabis mix. and how everything went. For the most part, pretty chill, pretty nice, relaxing, blissful experience. Definitely going to be looking forward to moving up in the greens. Normally I don't do greens. This has been sitting around because I normally don't choose greens, because I do like just like more of the body sedative type qualities, and the red are going for that white. I like to know which way I'm going, I guess. But I mean, this experience with the green, it's been a while. Pretty good. Really, really good, actually. But we're going to end it here. If you did enjoy today's video, want to see more like this, let me know in the comments section below and we can do it. Or any type of video at all you'd like to see, let me know down below. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, follow the socials, share the video. It's been Someone That's No One, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.